इति दिक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषनिमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषु भक्ताजितत्वम् तदीयेषु भक्तार्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा नाचान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषादपीह वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा नाचान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषादपीह इदं ते वपुरनाथ गोपाल बालम् इदं ते वपुरनाथ गोपाल बालम् सदा मे मनस्या विरास्तं किमन्ये नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् इदं ते मुखाम्भोज मत्यन्तनीले इदं ते मुखाम्भोज मत्यन्तनीले व्रतं कुन्तले स्निग्ध रक्ते गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्या विरास्तं मलं लक्ष्यलाभे नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् नमो देवदामोदरानन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जालाब्धिमग्नम् नमो देवदामोदरानन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जालाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दीनं बतानु कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दीनं बतानु ग्रहणेश मामज्ञा मध्यशिद्रश्या नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् कुबेरात्मजो बद्ध मृत्यैव यद्वा त्वयामोचितो भक्तिभाजो रतो च कुबेरात्मजो बद्ध मृत्यैव यद्वा त्वयामोचितो भक्तिभाजो कृतो च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहमेस्ति दामोदरेह नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं नमामेश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् नमस्तेस्तु धाम्ने सोऽपूर्दीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायात विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमस्तेस्तु धाम्ने सोऽपूर्दीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायात विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकाय त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो राधिकाय त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो नान्तलीलाय देवाय तोभ्यं नमामेश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं नमामेश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् नमामेश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद
Nanda and Yashoda. If you ask a rich Vasantha, who is
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Vasantha Prabhuji.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Radha Ramana Hari Govinda.
Hare Krishna, Vasantha Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Radha Ramana Hari Govinda. Govinda Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda. Govinda Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda. Govinda.
He himself respects cows and the ground. So Nanda Maharaj had so many nice cows there. And Mother Yashoda, the mother of Lord Krishna, she naturally wants to feed the best food to her son. So she arranges to have some special, there are some very good cows. You know, some cows give a little milk, some cows give more milk. And some cows, the milk will be very creamy and thick. Some cows, maybe the milk will be thinner, more watery. Depends on also the grass which they eat, what they're eating. I was in Nathdwara some time back. Have you ever, anybody been to Nathdwara? Yeah, quite a few have been to Nathdwara. So Nathdwara, they paint pictures of Krishna there. And one of the artists told me that in order to paint the dhoti of Lord Krishna, you know that dhoti of Krishna, it's that beautiful yellow color, golden yellow color. And the artist told me that they will feed the cow mango leaves, only mango leaves. The cow will eat mango leaves for a month, and then they get the urine from that cow, and they use that urine to make the yellow color of Krishna's dhoti. So Mother Yashoda, she had a group of cows also who were giving the very nice, very sweet, rich milk. Mother Yashoda was giving these cows lotus flowers to eat. They were eating the lotus flowers, and they were giving the nice, thick, creamy milk. So Mother Yashoda, at the same time, she has to take care of her child. She has a young child to take care of. And children in India, especially in the villages, you know, the mother will breastfeed the child. They like to give the breast milk to the children. And the mother will give breast milk to the children until the child is 3 or 4 years old. And Lord Krishna is drinking the breast milk of his mother as he grows up. He's enjoying that milk of his mother. But his mother, at the same time, she's preparing these cows, and she has very nice milk from the cows. There are three reasons why Mother Yashoda was so concerned about milk for Lord Krishna. One is she loves Lord Krishna very much. He's her son, and she wants to feed him the best. Another reason is she's a devotee, and she's going to offer it to Lord Narayan. That's what she wants. After she offers it to Lord Narayan, she'll give the prasad to her son. And the third reason is she's worried about her son going to the neighbors' houses. Because Lord Krishna is a bit of, he gets mischievous, he's quite mischievous sometimes. And you go off to the neighbors' houses and you steal their butter, get their milk. You would say, my mother's milk's no good, your milk is better than my mother's. So Lord Krishna, Mother Yashoda doesn't want Krishna complaining about the milk which she gives him. So she tries to give him the best milk. But well, one day it happened, and this particular day, when this event happened, we said this was the Diwali day. In this auspicious month, on the day of Diwali, Mother Yashoda was cooking the milk. You get the milk from the cow, you have to boil it. It's important you boil it first. You don't usually drink the milk straight from the cow. You should boil it first. So Mother Yashoda was boiling the milk. And it was the milk from these very special cows. It was the very best, sweetest, richest milk which she was cooking. But at the same time, Krishna came to his mother. Krishna had been resting and he just woke up, and he sees his mother and he wants to be fed. He wants to drink her milk. So Mother Yashoda has so much love for Krishna, she picks up Krishna and begins to feed him. But then she remembered she'd put the milk on the stove. And so she has to put down baby Krishna and go off and take care of the milk. And when she did that, that made Krishna angry. You know, when you have little children, if you don't please them, they'll get angry, right? They get sometimes anger, tantrums and fits. Young children, sometimes they don't get what they want. So Lord Krishna is playing the part of the young child. And he was enjoying drinking his mother's milk, but she put him down to go and take care of this other milk. So Lord Krishna thinks, why she bothers about that milk? She should be taking care of me. Of course, when Mother Yashoda went to take care of the milk, it's because that milk is to give to Krishna. She is thinking of Krishna. Actually, Mother Yashoda, everything she does is for Krishna. But Lord Krishna is enjoying this wonderful rasa, the rasa of having a mother. Although he is the father of everyone, he enjoys having a mother. Just like we have a mother, we have a father, everybody has a mother and father, right? There's a saying like that. Janami janabi sabi pita matapai. Krishna Guru nahi mili bhaje hariyai. Everyone has a mother and father. Not everyone has Guru or Krishna, but everybody has mother and father. That's nothing special. But of course, we do want to take care of mother and father. Krishna enjoys also have wife. Krishna thinks, why shouldn't I also have a mother and father? Why everybody else has a mother and father? I don't. So Krishna enjoys also having a mother and a father. And his mother and father are Nanda and Yashoda. They're the best mother and father. They love Krishna the most, more than any other person. They love Krishna. Mother Yashoda can only think of Krishna as her son. Now that's different between Vasudeva and Devaki. Vasudeva and Devaki, Krishna appeared as their child. And when he appeared as their child, they offered prayers to Krishna. You can read in Srimad Bhagavatam how Vasudeva and Devaki both offered prayers to Lord Krishna, because the Lord appeared in his forearm form. So they were offering prayers to him. However, when Krishna comes to Gokul, to the home of Nanda Maharaj, he's coming as a little child. And Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, they don't offer prayers to Krishna because they only think of Krishna as their child. Vasudeva and Devaki, they could understand Krishna was God. They actually did tapasya to get God as their child for 3 births. They did great austerities. And the Lord came as their child, 3 births. Krishna was the 3rd birth. But Nanda and Yashoda, they enjoy the childhood Lila. Vasudeva and Devaki, they have the birth, but right after the birth, Krishna goes to Nanda Maharaj. He enjoys being with Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda and all the cows and all the gopis, and everybody's there in Braja. So Krishna wanted to be there in Braja and enjoy there with all of those great devotees. So on this Diwali day, Mother Yashoda made Krishna angry by putting him down. So when Krishna got angry, what did he do? He broke the pot, which Mother Yashoda was churning the butter. Brijbasi people, we sometimes think they're poor. Actually, in the times of Lord Krishna, they were the wealthiest people. Having 900,000 cows means Nanda Maharaj was very wealthy. And from cows, you get milk. And from milk, you make butter. And of course, cheese and so many things. So Nanda Maharaj was not a poor person. Mother Yashoda was churning some of that milk into butter to give to her son. But Krishna, in his angry mood, he broke the pot and then began to distribute the butter to the monkeys. Let the monkeys have it. And then he understands that Mother Yashoda is not going to be very happy with me. So he moved away. He went to go off somewhere to hide himself. Mother Yashoda came back and saw that Krishna had broken the pot. And then she saw his footprints because the butter had spilled everywhere. So wherever he walked, he left butter footprints. So Mother Yashoda followed, and at the same time she was carrying the stick which she used to churn the butter. So Lord Krishna was sitting, feeding the butter to the monkeys, and then he saw his mother coming. And he saw she's got a stick in her hand. And he never saw his mother carry a stick like that before. So he became afraid. He thought, oh, Mother's coming to beat me. So he got up and he ran. He ran away. And Mother Yashoda had to run after him. She says, come back, you little monkey. And Krishna said, well, if I'm a monkey, then I'll go and live in the forest. She said, you're the king of thieves. Krishna said, nobody will steal your butter. Even the monkeys don't like your butter. Like this, joking words between Krishna and Mother Yashoda. Anyway, Mother Yashoda captured Krishna, and then she's worried maybe he will go off to the forest. So she's thinking, I better tie him up. That's why she got the rope and she wants to tie him up. But initially, the rope was not long enough. The rope was too short. So she got more rope, but still it was too short. She got more and more rope. It was never enough. Somehow the rope was just not enough to bind up Lord Krishna. Mother Yashoda was becoming so bewildered. She thought, what is wrong? Why like this? And then Krishna agreed to let Mother Yashoda tie him up. Lord Krishna has inconceivable potencies. He's a magician. Just like magicians, they can do inconceivable things. You know, they'll have the woman, they'll put the saw right through the woman and they'll show you two halves. And how they, you know, they have some kind of power. So Lord Krishna, he's the supreme magician. He has the greatest magic powers. And Mother Yashoda, she couldn't tie up Krishna because the whole universe is in Krishna. How can you tie up the whole universe? But then Lord Krishna agreed. Let Mother Yashoda tie me up. And this way, Lord Krishna went on to another pastime where he was able to deliver the two sons of Kuvera. He knocked over two trees, and from the trees, two devas came out. So these devas had been blessed. They'd been cursed and at the same time blessed. They'd been cursed that they would become trees, but the blessing was that one day they will see the personality of Godhead and they will see his Lila. So the two sons of Kuvera came out from the trees and they offered their respects and worshiped Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna forgave them for their foolish activities and told them, now you behave properly and go back to heaven. And in this way, Lord Krishna is performing his Damodar Lila. Mother Yashoda came, what happened? Who knocked over these trees? She was shocked. The big trees, huge trees. Arjuna trees are so big, very big and tall. Lord Krishna pulled them over with the mortar. Mother Yashoda said, my son? How is it possible my son could pull over these huge trees? And the other boys were watching. They told Mother Yashoda, yes, he did. And two demigods came out from the trees and they were worshipping Krishna. Mother Yashoda heard this. She thought, how is it possible? Oh, you're saying foolish things. Come on, it's only my son. Trees must have fallen over. Maybe there was a wind. I didn't fear anything. How could they fall over? I don't know. But it couldn't have been my son because Mother Yashoda can only think of Krishna as her child. So that is the highest love. You know, a mother will love her son. They will always want to do the best, take care of their son. Even the son is grown up, you still think, my son, you know, you're still thinking. The mother's thinking, the boy's not thinking, my mother, but the mother's thinking of the boy as her son. So Lord Krishna enjoyed this wonderful exchange with Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda loves Krishna so much, and she's showing us how to take care of Krishna, offering milk and butter, these kind of things. There are some people like Pushtimar, they will worship Krishna in the form of the child, and they will offer these kind of milk sweets and yogurt and cheese and butter. We, in Krishna consciousness, we worship Radha Krishna, where Krishna's grown up. He's not the young child anymore. He grows up. That's taught to us by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that the supreme form of Krishna is this Kishore, where he's grown up. Mother Yashoda, she likes the childhood Lila. And we see when Krishna grows up a bit, he goes away from Vrindavan. He doesn't stay in Vrindavan. He goes off to Mathura and then to Dwarka. So this month we're remembering this pastime of Lord Krishna, and we offer a light, offering a lamp to Lord Krishna at this time. It's very special, very powerful. Just by offering a lamp to Krishna, then you're showing that ignorance is conquered by knowledge, just as the darkness is conquered by light. So evil is conquered by goodness. The Diwali day is a festival of light, right? The festival, Lord Rama is coming back to Ayodhya, and all the Dambasis are welcoming Lord Rama with lights. We are offering our lamps to Lord Krishna, Lord Damodar, and remembering this pastime with Mother Yashoda. There's an interesting story about one girl, a young girl, who was born in a very royal family. Her name was Lalitika. So Lalitika was very, very attractive, very beautiful young girl, born in a very wealthy family. And every day during the month of Kartik, she would put lamps everywhere. She would put lamps all over. Did you put lights around your house for Diwali? Yeah, I saw in Dubai, lamps were everywhere. So many people, everyone had lights hanging everywhere. Very decorative. So this girl, Lalitika, she would light thousands of lamps, and she'd do it every day during this month of Kartik. She would put lamps in the doorway. She put lamps at the temple. She put lamps along the river bank. She put lamps wherever she could find a place. So people were surprised. Why are you putting so many lamps? So she told them, she said, you should understand who I was in my previous life. Then you would know why I'm putting lamps. So they asked her, who were you in your previous life? She said, I was a little mouse. She said, I was a little mouse, and my previous life, but as a little mouse, I was very hungry. I was living in a temple, and I was very hungry. And so it happened, somebody offered a lamp. They had a ghee wick, and they burned the ghee wick. The ghee wick was made of cotton. So I was eating the ghee from the cotton. I was eating that cotton. I was so hungry. But what happened was, while I was eating the ghee wick, a big cat appeared. And so I ran away from the big cat. I ran away and I took the ghee wick with me. I was holding the ghee wick, but the ghee wick was burning, and it set fire to the mouse's fur, and the mouse became a blaze. And she said, at that time, in the form of the mouse, I was on fire, and I was in front of the deity. So she said, I died. My body burned, but burned when I was jumping and dancing, because I was on fire. I was jumping, and then I gave up my body in the temple during that month of Kartik. So she said, just that one light got me this birth, that now I'm born as a princess and very beautiful and everything. She said, if I got so much for that one light, then now I'm offering thousands of lights. And so we want to know, what is the supreme benefit you can get, right? You don't just want to be a princess in a rich family. That's not the real goal. You want to get out of this material world, to get free from birth and death. That's the greatest thing you can get. So when we're offering our lamps, we want to think like that. We can ask Lord Krishna that if you think I'm worthy, then please take me out of this world of birth and death. Take me back to be with you. That's our real home. We say back home, back to God. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Are there any questions? Okay. Are we going to do Damodar? Yeah.